Hey everybody, it's me, Vangie Williams. Look at the face. Oh, no chin. Well, let's see. My surgery was on September 22nd. I weighed 2 weeks prior to my liquid diet. I weighed 298. And the day of my surgery, I had dropped 20 pounds on a straight liquid diet, which wasn't too fun. I weighed in at 277. Well, I have been following all the orders to the T. No, I haven't. I have been slipping a little bit because I have had cravings. But with that being said, I actually weighed in today at 254.6. On average, I'm walking about 4 to 6 miles a day, except Sunday, which is about 6,000 to up to 11,000. I have, like, on the phones, you can get apps that have pedometers on them. They are excellent. I'm a goal-oriented person, so I try to do things. I also have incorporated things that are fun in my walks because I don't like treadmills. So Glenn and I, my husband, we've gone to historical sites and walked the long way, like, for example, over by the Woodrow Wilson Bridge in D.C., well, not over, but under the bridge. It's called Jones Point Lighthouse. Well, if you walk around there from Berry Park, I think it's called, which is on Route 1, all the way around there, that is about 5 miles. And what I found out was that the original cornerstone marker for DC is right there. It was like, cool. I'm a historian and did not know that. But it's so many other places you can go, like Old Town Alexandria, Old Town Boston, Old Town Fredericksburg, Virginia. You can go walk some public parks that have really cool landmarks. Find something that piques your interest. If you like to shop, go window shopping. I've done that a couple million times. And let me tell you, it works. Look, I have a wrist. And, I'm hungry sometimes. But I got my handy Propel. Hey, Propel, you need to give me a deal, dude, because I have drank so much Propel in the last year. I can't tell you how much I love them. Freeze them where they get a little slushy. Perfect. Since you can't have Slurpees because they're carbonated, get Propel. Freeze it. Okay. Seriousness. Things you gotta know. When considering this surgery, you're told a lot of things. You need to listen. First of all, you do need to make out a roadmap of how you're going to eat after the surgery. I know that I have to take a sip of my handy Propel every 10 minutes. I have to drink 64 ounces of liquid. Okay. Now I am 7 weeks post-op. Okay. That's not a long time, but it is in the bigger scheme of things. I can drink Gatorade, the G2 Gatorade, not the regular Gatorade. That's 32 ounces. I freeze those and slushy them, okay? I am so over popsicles right now. I do not want another popsicle, and I do not want any more Jell-O. So, I freeze my slush, make my Propel slushy. Or you can do sugar-free Kool-Aid and get an ice in a blender and blend the heck out of it into a Slurpee. I haven't done that yet, I have to admit, but I plan on doing that. Things that you also got to be aware of. You can't eat food for half an hour after you drink. And after you eat, you have to wait 40 to 50 minutes. I say do an hour. I made a mistake 3 times and drank right after I ate, and put it this way, I threw up the water part, not the food part. I also have learned when I am full, because it starts getting really weird here, like I feel stuff like it's like stuck here, I've learned my limits. I've also learned, okay, basically I have to have 70 grams of protein a day, less than 20 grams of sugar. I try to keep it to a very minimum of sugar. But 70 grams of protein. Let me tell you what that equals to. Salmon. Oh, by the way, this is what I'm allowed to eat. Eggs, tofu, fish, and crab meat. I have found something I don't like anymore. I love blue crabs. Fine. But Alaskan crab legs? No, they did not stay. Water on top of anything doesn't work. Boiled egg is good. Now, let me explain. 3 pieces of tilapia is 70 grams of protein. 3 pieces of that's 4 ounces, 4-ounce pieces. So if you eat bigger pieces, it's going to take you all day to do it. But 3 pieces of salmon, 3 pieces of tilapia, these all equal up to 70 grams. You got to be careful, because I'm at that stage where I'm kind of hungry, and I do have my guilt right now because, and I'm going to be honest, there were Cheez-Its. Yeah. Just let's leave it there. And there were many vanilla wafers. Let's just leave those there too. And I ate on Halloween 1 small 3 Musketeers. I felt guilty. It did not come back up. But I've heard from other people who've had the same surgery that worst case scenario is that the sugar does not agree with your body. I love icicles. Me and icicles have a love affair right now. I'm really weaning myself back off the icicles. I love sugar. That craving did not go away. So not all cravings go away. Oh, but my Propel craving has not either. But I'm ready to try new things. I want to try other flavored waters, but you can't drink seltzer water. Anything carbonated would expand the stomach. And like yesterday, in fact, I actually had teriyaki chicken with some noodles. Now, this was funny. They always say noodles expand. Well, I ate the teriyaki chicken. I ate a couple pieces, and then I ate a couple of noodles, and I was full. So, oh yeah, oh my God, if you are cheap, like my husband, okay, we save so much money on food because I eat as much. So I can just pinch off his plate and I'm done. Or if I really want food that's going to last me a couple of days, I can do that. But it's nothing out here that's really worth having a couple of days. I have not been to any buffets, and nor will I go to a buffet because, like I said, I get full. It takes me about 30 minutes to eat my little bit of food. It's not worth even paying for a buffet. So if my friends ever go, I'm going to let them know I'm not eating. And if I have to take a pinch of food from somebody's plate, I'll do that, which means I'm not going. So I'm sorry, kids. My 6 daughters will not appreciate the buffet thing because they don't like buffets anyway. Okay, now, things that are weird that I have to tell you about. It's not cold yet. Today, for example, was 70 degrees. I have on a turtleneck, okay? I find myself very cold at night before I go to sleep. Fingers, toes. I have a heated blanket that I've bought for the hospital. Never used in the hospital, but I've had to use lately. And it's supposed to get really cold coming up this week. Get a heated blanket. Just invest in one now. Oh, and ladies. I've had relatives who've told me you're not going to menstruate after a certain period of time because your body is really confused. And my body is really confused. So that's a good thing and a bad thing, because the bad part is you will spot. Unless you've gone through menopause, and then you're really going to be, well, you probably enjoy the heat flashes. All right. next Thursday, I go for my 8-week checkup, and I hope that more food is added to my diet because I'm really ready to start exploring. I can tell you, oh, please go see your primary care physician. Have them retest like for your iron levels and your B12 levels. You might want to do that because my iron levels dropped dramatically and they're still really low. So taking iron every night is a thing I have to do now. Yes, you still have to take your vitamins every day. I have to admit, I've gotten sick off the vitamins, and I'm afraid to take them, but you have to take them. And enjoy. I feel good. I have so much more energy. I ran 80 whole steps. Go ahead, Vangie. I don't like running because of the girls. Oh, I have some flab, back thigh. Yeah. You know, losing a stomach is one thing, but losing my behind is another. I want Nicki Minaj, but I have lost my neck. I'm not disappointed. I am still suffering from really weird thing. I've never had really, really dry skin, but I am still breaking out on my cheeks and right here. That's the least of my problems. It will all go back to normal. I'm not disappointed. If you're looking for a great surgeon, if you're in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, I went to see Dr. Brian Cantor over at Holy Cross Hospital. He's a phenomenal doctor, very strict, okay? I think he'll be proud of me next week. I think I would have probably lost 10 more pounds from my last visit, because I'm losing about 3 pounds a week, which is pretty low but good, because I don't want to lose weight fast because then you have all this saggy skin. I'm not worried about saggy skin because I feel good. Well, I've taken up 13 minutes of your time, and I want to thank you all for supporting me. Tell your friends about the videos, because if it can help you out, it can help someone else out. Oh, wait. I have a little bit more seconds before my 13 minutes. I want all of you to look at burpees. I'm going to try it, and on my next video, I'm going to demonstrate a burpee. And if I can do 5 burpees, I'm going to challenge all of you all to do 5 burpees too. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Next video, the Thanksgiving discussion. Peace out, everybody.